Good morning, I'm Deanne Hernandez, your Thursday anchor, co-host for Mr. Ike Sanyeres on the Bears and Bulls show. This morning we have a lot of exciting guests, and our first guest today is Miss Jean Netario-Cruz. Mary Jean is a business consultant, social entrepreneur, and community developer. But our subject today is something that will interest a lot of our GNN subscribers out there because her subject today is business records automation. To be very specific, she will talk to us about the possible accounting software that you could use to have your own accounting records updated, and she will talk to us on how to access this wonderful tool for small, medium enterprises. Welcome, Jean. Please greet our audience over there.
Hi, Dean, and good morning to everyone, to all the televiewers. Yeah.
Okay, Jean, tell us about how did you, as a social entrepreneur, get into business consulting and come across this wonderful software that you were telling me about?
Okay, actually, I became an entrepreneur first before becoming a social entrepreneur. Being a social entrepreneur is so recent, and I started as a business consultant and distributor of an accounting system to help SMEs. So, as an accountant, I know the importance of having the financial records handy or ready at any point in time for the management to come up with a decision that is right and very timely. So to be able to have this, usually the accountants are preparing it on a manual basis. But there are available accounting systems. Actually, there are lots of accounting systems that you can have them as a tool. Because it came from corporate world, and I know that the needs for this. When I decided to be on my own, I looked for this kind of tools, and I found this MYOB accounting system wherein it is very easy to use, and even a non-accountant can use it.
Okay. Jean, let us know, what does MYOB mean? It has a very interesting meaning. Can you share with our audience what MYOB means?
Okay, actually, MYOB means mind your own business.
Okay, so GNN subscribers, mind your own business.
Yeah, you really have to mind your business, right? To be able to be in control of your business, you have to know what's going on with your operation. Most of the problems that are being encountered by small and medium owners or entrepreneurs are not knowing what is the real position of their business.
Well, actually, Jean, I came from banking, but on the people's side of banking, no? And not everyone is endowed with a mathematical mind like accountants like you are. Yeah, if I were a small business owner and I don't like accounting, or I don't have a wife or a daughter or son who knows how to keep the books of the how does MYOB become an important tool?
Okay, MYOB uses this window interface wherein as if you are simply filling in the blanks of a certain form. So for example, if we do check vouchers for disbursement of the expenses or other related disbursements for the businesses, you have your check voucher, and in the system, it's also a picture of a check voucher. So instead of typing it or writing it in the check voucher, you fill in the blanks, and then it goes directly to your financial statement.
Okay, so everything is already online, so to speak. Now,
yes.
My other question is, because I think a lot of our viewers are very familiar with Quicken's accounting software, but that is for the Internal Revenue System in the States. Okay, you say that MYOB, or Mind Your Own Business accounting software, is available in the Philippines. Will it be adaptive to the Bureau of Internal Revenue guidelines?
Yes, actually, QuickBooks is also one. they are also can be used in the Philippines if it is an Asian version or a Philippine version.
Oh, there is a
Yes,
Philippine
in fact, we are
version.
also distributing this. We simply use these tools to help the clients. But right now, what we have for MYOB is that we do have this promotion wherein for existing users, they can upgrade, they can simply subscribe for business plan support. And if they are, since they are using an older version, they can have their version upgraded for free.
Okay. Jean, a lot of the questions we get here in the show is how affordable is it? Because if you are one town, one product in the provinces, starting out your business, but you want to go international, you now can level the playing field by going into the internet, right?
That's right.
But the thing is, having been a trainer for the banks for so many years, the adult Filipino cannot learn the software by himself unless he's very computer literate. And a lot of the people I know only know how to surf, click and point, and do emails at best. Okay. Does MYOB come with a tutorial, or let's say I'm computer challenged, I am not an accountant, who will teach me how to use your MYOB?
Okay, our company provided training and also implementation support and help desk, online support, help desk or email support. It is very user-friendly. In fact, we have experience and we have clients that started from not knowing during our early stage. There are companies who are big, but actually some people has not even tried to even on a computer.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
because during my time as a training director, I had to train several executives now. Jerry Ablasa of Globe before was my boss. He was our executive vice president in City Trust. And all our vice presidents had to learn how to operate the computer, but they were so afraid that they might push the wrong button and something will go wrong with the system. So how can you assure those who are still in that mode of being intimidated by the computer that MYOB is an easy tool to use?
Yes. Actually, well, I think I should be thankful because I have this gift of assuring even the one who doesn't know how to use it or have no experience, assure them that it's really very easy. In fact, I have a lot of friends who are senior but holding a key position in the company, and they are so very at ease with me to be taught on how this simple thing could help.
But Jean, can you be all over our 40 provincial cities who are watching right now, who are Global News Network subscribers, if they do patronize MYOB? Can you visit them and be there to train them?
Yeah, actually, we have this consultants, no? There are MYOB consultants wherein they are located in different areas here in the Philippines. Now, we train them in such a way that we apply our own methodology how to train these people. And you know, you can acquire these skills.
Would you be able to mention a few cities where these consultants are already so that our audience, if they are in those cities, can immediately access the Mind Your Own Business?
Yeah, initially you can call the head office, and we are the one who's going to assign to them who is the right consultant for them. So we have operation in Cagayan de Oro.
Okay,
and then
take
there's
note,
also
mga taga City of Gold.
Yeah, and there's also one in Davao.
Okay,
and we'll be
the island, the biggest island city.
Yeah,
yes.
And we'll be coming to Cebu later.
Okay, the island of the Pacific.
Yes, and these things are made possible as well because I'm very mobile, working with some indigenous peoples. You know what, Dean? If our indigenous peoples or the tribal community could be able to use it, how much more is someone who have attended college or even high school?
You mean you've taught our tribal communities, or
Yes.
the IPs, we call them, the indigenous peoples.
Yes.
So they are already computer literate because of mind your own business.
Yes, actually, yeah, parts of the proceeds of this promotion, 5% of which would go to this community-based livelihood for the indigenous peoples, no?
Okay, that's a wonderful component. And you know, based on what she told me, the prices of this software are so reasonable, and it's in Philippine pesos. Would you like to share with them, Jean, how much the basic package is, so that it's practically the cost of one minimum wager, right?
Yes, yes. Actually, if you are a very small business and you don't need to track your inventories and your accounts payable, you can start with the MYOB Business Basic, which is selling at 10,000 pesos. Now, if it is a foundation, we can accommodate the setting up for them for free and coaching them as well through our business clinic, which is Green Minded Inc.
Okay, that's where her social entrepreneurship comes in. Tell us a little about Green Minded Inc. But before I do that, you're probably wondering why there's a little window of our sign language interpreter. I'm very pleased to acknowledge our resource this morning, Mr. Marvin M. Miranda, who's an ECE student from Olongapo City, and he's the one for our audience who are differently abled, as we call them, to be able to understand what we are saying here in the Bears and Bulls show. So thank you so much, Marvin. You're doing our audience a great service. And let's going back, Jean. Tell us about Green Minded Incorporated. How did you get into this social entrepreneurship and community development mode?
Okay, Green Minded Inc. is a newly incorporated business, but it is a collaboration of entrepreneurs who are successful in their every field. So, coming from the Fastbooks Inc., where we help the business when it comes to different kinds of services, and I have not told you about the soup of the day.
I read about the soup of the day. Okay. She's into soup kitchens also, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually Green Minded was born out of the need to help the community-based livelihood, which is an initiative of Soup of the Day. So, Soup of the Day uses the knowledge in the Fastbooks which I have acquired, and we help community-based livelihood to come up with for their economic freedom. We all know that when all advocacies have been accomplished, at the end of the day, kung gutom pa rin yung mga kababayan natin, all
the
advocacies...
basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter. Yeah.
Yes. So, why indigenous peoples, no? Because they are the one who have this ancestral domain.
Okay.
And this land, actually, were not put into use. So it's just there because they have limited capacity, limited when it comes to limited resources, when it comes to knowledge, what is profitable, what is marketable, and when it comes to technical support. And it so happened that during the course of doing my Fastbooks business, I helped a community, which is the Daraguyan ancestral community in Malaybalay, Bukidnon, and I saw these needs. And we, together with my Green Minded fellows, we formed this Green Minded Inc.
You know, it sounds to me like an eco-solution, sustainable
Correct.
development,
Yes,
green-minded
yes.
entity. Is
Yes,
this a
yes.
foundation, Jean?
It's not a foundation.
Okay.
Because we wanted